Okay, so we are almost. We are very close to the finish line of our curriculum choices videos. Again, I did not do all one huge video because who has time to watch that? And I'm trying to make these as short and sweet as possible. So if you have any questions, seriously, message me and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer or direct you to someone who I feel like would have the answer. So we've talked about a lot of other subjects. This video is about language arts. Backstory: this school year, 1819, was my first time purchasing curriculum, and we went with The Good and the Beautiful. I found out about them through YouTube and Instagram of other homeschool moms, and went through the assessments, loved it. It was exactly what we needed, like where we were. It was exactly where I wanted to go. And the confidence that it gave James, the confidence it gave me, it was so incredibly comprehensive and just peaceful. Like there was nothing stressful. And the games were so much fun, the little manipulatives and the flip books. You can use those so many ways. It was great, and it was a really good price point, I feel like, for all of what we got. So we finished that, and then we went to K Primer. Again, I love The Good and the Beautiful, and I will say I was not able to do as much research as I normally do, but in the research that I did, I couldn't find anything that was even comparable to where The Good and the Beautiful left off to pick up something else. So we went with Primer, and we're still working on that now. We are about, I think, 6 or 8 lessons away from being done with that, and it is also been great. The only thing, as I said in earlier videos, and James in general, like if he doesn't know something right away or doesn't figure it out, like his confidence plummets. So we've had to do a lot of affirmations, and I've even intentionally just like taken our time, gone over lessons more than once with him just to build that confidence and get a strong base with him there. So I did another video earlier, I think, about what we're going to do kind of in the summer months and when we're done with Primer to continue building that confidence and like expound upon the skills before we start level K. Can y'all believe that? Sweet baby James, level K. I can tell you before I open this book, I'm just going to say we are going to take it very slowly. For example, in this and in the other curriculums that we've done with The Good and the Beautiful, each lesson is numbered. So lesson 1, 2, 25. Sometimes, especially with K, we could do like 1 or 2 lessons a day, and we would be done. It was great. It was fun. With, like I said earlier, Primer, we intentionally took our time. So maybe like a lesson, half a lesson, doing a lesson again with Primer towards the end. With The Good and the Beautiful, especially some longer lessons, like these here, like lesson 5, word families, we may just do like the first and second part, and that'll be it for that day. You know what I mean? Just really, when I say slow, we are taking this slow. I'll say it again if you haven't heard it yet. My goal for this year, like my whole personal theme, mantra, philosophy, whatever, is to teach my children to love to learn. That is the foundation I want to set. So not necessarily he can, name all of these word family books, but that he desires to learn it and absorb it and just work hard to grow in learning. So that is what we are doing with this. And one thing I love about The Good and the Beautiful is that there's not an additional teacher instruction manual or workbook. Everything that you would need is in this book or in the other things, but it'll tell you here, like, do these cards, all this other type of stuff. Also in this book, let me find the page. When you get to K, There are sight words here, which James already knows a couple of those. And then there are also spelling words. And when you look in the instructions, or at goodandthebeautiful.com, it will say, like, take about 7 words that the child doesn't already know. You work on those, basically test what they don't know. You move on with other words, stuff like that. We will probably do 2 or 3 words, and it might be 2 weeks on those 2 or 3 words. We are taking it slow, okay? My children are still very young, and while I do a lot of like interest-based learning, and he has taken off with the good and the beautiful, and while language arts isn't like his top favorite subject, it's probably like his fourth. So I would say like science, math, art, and then language arts. And he is really just okay doing it, but I want to set like a really good foundation, and I want him to have the confidence that like he can, and like, we take it slow and we can learn, and it's okay that I don't move fast. So we're going to do this. When you get the Level K curriculum, now you can buy the PDF of this and get it printed. I did not. I just bought it as it is. It was on sale and just more cost effective to do it this way. It also comes with the Level K reader. Okay, so it's a book. It has like multiple short stories in here. And then it comes with the mini books. Now the mini books you do assemble, okay? They come in like a sheet of pretty good 8.5 by 11 paper, and I went to my Good and the Beautiful books, not books, Good and Beautiful Facebook groups to see like how do people organize them. Because if you went to YouTube, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I just closed my laptop down when I saw someone legit breaking out a sewing machine to assemble these. I won't be doing that. And what I think will work for us, because I think there are like 32 or 34, is to laminate, hole punch, put a ring in, because I'll be using this for 2 kids. And then, we might be able to like sell it or pass it on after. So just to maintain its integrity and, keep it for a while, I think this is the best way to do it. And then the ones we aren't using at the time will go into these little photo storage cases that I got from Michael's. And they're numbered too. So that's number 1. And then they also come, I'm sorry, with these. Let me get them out. Sorry, guys. They aren't like sound cards. So and then you see on the back that before it is mastered, the child needs to learn all 3 sounds of A. You see it, it tells you there. I'm going to try and just follow along as we can with this, but if it is too much, we will go with it at our pace. I've done a lot of other research from other moms who use this, and I would say, like, from what I've seen, parents using Level K, it has literally been people with ages 4 to 8. Okay, depending on where your child is and what they need to know. So that is another reason we are going super, super slow on this. And I have a index card holder that I got on my Walmart grocery pickup order. Thank you for whoever picked out this color. I put them in here, and then I cut index cards, and I'll just have them separated with mastered, in progress. So mastered, the ones he knows, we're good, we're moving on. In progress, the ones we're working on, and then not introduced. So the ones we haven't worked on. And we'll just put them in here, and work through them for however long that takes. So that is like, I guess, our primary, but we will also be using some more Bob books. Can't get enough. And then I also have this CD-ROM. So James, I mean, like I said, he's kind of like the STEAM poster child. He also has all three learning styles. So he really needs multiple inputs for reinforcement. Okay, so while I may teach him, using all three things, he may see it, he may hear it. We may do a little dance, so he's doing something while he learns it. He can also come here and have his hands on the computer, hear it, and see it as he's doing it. That type of thing. And we might do this, once a week, 15-20 minutes. In small, slow. We might not even get to this. When we school on the go, we have the Notability app. If you want to know more about that, I found out about it from the Falco family. They also use the Good and the Beautiful. She walked through how she uses the Notability app to school digitally. And so we use that when we are on the go. I even bought like the styluses she had that were very inexpensive, and we use that. So we might do something like that. And I also said before, like, we have ABC Mouse and Khan Academy Kids. It especially for James, who really he needs those multi inputs to learn and to grasp a concept. So we will use in a hodgepodge of all of those things, for our language arts and all of that jazz. So I hope this helps. Again, any questions, comments, concerns, likes, uh, queries, message me, let me know. I'm happy to help. Y'all have a good day.